Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Terence Crawford versus the Mean Machine. The fight happened last night, and it was an interesting fight. And one thing, it started out slow, of course. This ain't nothing new for Terence Crawford, but this is something. I don't know too much about the Mean Machine. I don't know how he starts out, but I think it might be the same way as Terence Crawford trying to figure out, because this is a thinking game. You know what I'm saying? With skills come in, right? And one thing is Terence Crawford started out slow. Both of them started out slow, but one thing is Mean Machine got his he got his counter down when it came to Crawford coming in. You know what I'm saying? He got that quickly, and that was pretty interesting because he had a shorter reach, and Terence Crawford got a longer reach. And the thing about it is, it started off slow, but Mean Machine was winning. I think he was winning. I think the 1, 2, 3 rounds, maybe even the fourth round. So I think it was 1 to 3. I think it was 1, 2, 3 rounds when Mean Machine was winning. But one thing is, the second round was, I think it was the second round, if I'm not mistaken, that Terence Crawford got. I think it seemed like to me, Terence Crawford got really hurt, and I think he got knocked down. You know what I'm saying? But the refs miscalled it at the same time, because he got hit, but not like completely went down. But he got hit, and he held on to the mean machine. Then he went down. So that's why the refs didn't call it. And some people say it wasn't a knockdown. Some people say, and a lot of people saying it was a knockdown. To me, I think it was a knockdown, but I could be wrong. But at the same time, he got back up. You know what I'm saying? And he took it to a Mean Machine too. He wasn't scared. And one thing is, a lot of people say that Terence Crawford could have avoided that, which I know he could have avoided that, because he didn't use his legs a lot in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He stood in the pocket and banged with the Mean Machine. The Mean Machine, some people know who Mean Machine is, because some people say he's a power puncher. So I don't know why he tried to bang with a power puncher. Then on top of that, he was in I think the southpaw stance, if I'm not mistaken, right? Which Terence Crawford's a switch hitter. He can switch orthodox to southpaw to orthodox, right? He didn't. Well, he did this at the late. He did switch up in to the ninth round till he knocked out the Mean Machine. But I think it was the fourth to the ninth round or whatever. I think it was the seventh. Whatever rounds, right? But it was fourth into whatever rounds that the Mean Machine got knocked out in at the same time that Terence Crawford was taking over. You know what I'm saying? He kind of Terence Crawford, what he do is he'll bang with you if he really want to bang with you. He'll box you if he really box you, stuff like that. And that's one thing about Terence Crawford. That's one thing he sets him apart from other fighters, because other fighters only fight one way. Maybe they might have got a trick here and there, but they can't change them just like Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford got an A, B, and C plan. You know what I'm saying, to me? That's what makes him a difficult fighter. That's what I did have him on my pound list. Not because of this fight. I don't have nobody on my pound list. I don't have Canelo on my pound list. I have Canelo and Terence Crawford back and forth too. You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3. One of them. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's not on my pound. Luma Chicka's not on my number one. Nobody. So that's not because of not because of this fight or whatever. It's just I just made up my mind, like, until somebody start stepping up and seeing, the opponent. You know what I'm saying? And the competition. I would definitely say that. See what are they really the goods? You know what I'm saying? So, but Terence Crawford definitely got the knockout, of course. I mean, I knew that he's going to... I had a funny feeling he was going to do it because the way he was fighting. He was going for the knockout. I mean, he could have made it easy on himself, but this tells you a little bit about Terence Crawford, as in he has a chin. He got hurt by Ugas Gamboa, and he got hurt by the Mean Machine. But, one thing is, people who probably don't like Terence Crawford or kind of... having second thoughts is Terence Crawford got knocked down. Everybody's going to talk about the knockdown. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, he's a boxer. He's a fighter. I mean, you don't get to take one punch to somebody getting knocked down or knocked out. It's all about getting knocked down and getting back up, and then finish the fight the way the end results. You know what I'm saying? And him getting knocked out was not the end result. He didn't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of funny coming from people who said, "Oh, well, he got knocked down and he came." If that was Earl Spencer, would have been he probably got knocked out. Well, not necessarily. You know, so I don't think that Earl Spencer don't got no one knockout power. First of all, and then the thing about it is, Terence Crawford might brawl with him a little bit, but he's not gonna stay in the pocket the way he stayed in the pocket with the Mean Machine. He's just not gonna do that with Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? I know one thing about his weakness is he's got too much dog in him. He's stubborn. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, and this is nothing new. At the same time, but I guess you don't need to fix something that's not broken. You know what I'm saying? I guess with Terence Crawford. Bomac was looking on too at the same time, but it's just the way it is with Terence Crawford. But Terence Crawford's a dog. I mean, it's kind of funny. If he would have fought him, he probably got complaints about that, as in boxing him, as in moving around the ring. They say he was running. You know what I'm saying? And if he bang with him and get touched up a little bit, because if you brawl with a person and don't use your legs a lot, you're gonna get touched. That's for any fighter. Errol Spence got touched by the African dude and rocked him. Errol Spence got touched by Sean Porter, but Sean Porter's an elite, B level. Yeah, I say he's a B level fighter. I wouldn't say he's a A level fighter. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a couple of losses, but the losses was really could have went either way with Sean Porter. I would definitely say that, right? But at the same time, man, this shows you Terence Crawford is he can brawl with you, he can box you, he can switch up, he can do a lot of things, and he got a deadly uppercut when in the last round when he knocked out Mean Machine, a vicious uppercut, and that's how he knocked out David Benavidez. I mean, Jose Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Not David Benavidez. My fault. But at the same time, I apologize for that. But Jose Benavidez, he knocked him down with a uppercut, and then eventually finished him off with a TKO. Right? Yeah, I want to know just who's Terence Crawford's next opponent is going to be. Is it going to be Sean Porter? But which I got a funny feeling it might not be Sean Porter next. Who's going to be Terence Crawford's next fight? Now reports saying that Sean Porter is having second thoughts, or he don't want to fight Terence Crawford because it's going to be between him and Terence Crawford. So I don't know. It's just people just keep on saying they want somebody, and it could be clout chasing too at the same time. But but the thing about it was a good fight. It was an interesting fight. Everybody was entertained. I would think. Some people gonna say talk about the knockdown that which Terence Crawford got knocked down, but anybody could have got knocked down because Mean Machine he showed me that he was not a weak opponent. He's not Terence Crawford mandatory for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I heard he won a gold medal in the Olympics, whatever, or fought in the Olympics, whatever. The Mean Machine, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he ain't no pushover. He just don't got a big name, and then on top of that, he's from Europe too. So he's from Lithuania or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and the same thing, that a person don't have a big name don't mean that he might not be a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? They talking about he's a tomato can, a bomb, whatever, because he's not on Terence Crawford level, which I will say he's not on. He don't have Terence Crawford's skill level, but he was giving Terence Crawford a run for his money. He made it entertaining in the beginning of the rounds. I would definitely say that. You know what I'm saying? So, but now at the same time, what y'all think about Terence Crawford's performance? Do you think he could have did better than this? Do you think it was more Terence Crawford than Mean Machine getting that knockdown, or the way Terence Crawford was fighting? Because Terence Crawford he always have a B and a C a B or C level playing. You know what I'm saying? He always switch up because he eventually finished him off with being in an orthodox stand, if I'm not mistaken, right? So what y'all think? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above the Belt. Bye bye.